Hey guys, I'm Andrew. I work with Outdoor Rec, and today I'm going to teach you how to stay safe while having a campfire and also how to build that campfire. Today I'm going to talk about tips to keep your fire safe when you're having a campfire, and then also different methods to start the fire and to build it. So before you start a campfire ever, you want to make sure that you've got a clear space on the ground so that you're not going to catch anything else on fire, and also space overhead so that none of the embers or sparks or heat from the fire could catch anything on fire above you. You also want to make sure you've got a bucket of water and a shovel so that if something does get out of hand, then you're able to put it out right away. And then when you go to put out your campfire, you want to make sure that you separate all the logs so that they're not close to each other, and that way it stops the fire from burning. And you want to stir all the ashes with the water so that it's dead out, and it wants to be cool to the touch. So you shouldn't be hurting your hand if you put your hand on the coals once you have the fire out. And now we're going to talk about how to start a fire. So I've got a few things on the table that help you to make a fire. You don't just want big logs, because that's not going to start. Some people like to use some kind of fire starting materials. So this is called fat wood. It's just really flammable piece of wood. Here's a couple other compressed materials that light up pretty well and burn for a while. I like to use dryer lint or pine needles or some dry grasses. From there, you want to put some small sticks on top of that. As the fire burns up from the starting materials, which are called tinder, then they light the kindling and burn up from there. Once you get that going, then you can have the bigger logs and bigger sticks on top of that. Then you use some type of fire starting method to ignite. So a lighter is my piece of choice. Matches are also another good one. Another thing I sometimes carry with me is this magnesium block with a flint fire starter. And so that is a good one if you've got a knife and you can shave off some magnesium and then light a spark with the flint. All right guys, so as you see here, I've got the ground cleared. I've got some pine needles, so I'm gonna lay those down on the bottom. And I've got my smallest twigs. I'll put those in a little teepee up next to it. Then I've got some bigger sticks that I'll add on top. Now this is a nice teepee ready to light. So you light it from the bottom there and it burns up and catches the rest of the things on fire. So remember, when you're starting the fire, you want to start with the small things and build to a bigger fuel so that those can catch the bigger things on fire. And remember to stay safe, to have stuff ready with you to put the fire out if it ever gets out of hand. Thanks for watching, guys. Click here for more outdoor rec videos with some tips of how to recreate outside, and comment your favorite fire starting tricks below.